Welcome back, everybody, to Old Bearded Gaming. So while we were away, we transferred all the goodies from our little hobbit hole on the side of the battle tower, brought it all back into the fold of our little hut, gathered a little bit more aloe, which is relatively plentiful in this little desert biome, which is fantastic because, again, I'm kind of digging these bandages. Haven't really used bandages much in most of my normal playthroughs, but they are definitely a must for hardcore for sure. So we've got very lackluster treasure to be had, honestly. So there's just not much that we got from that battle tower. We got a little bit of supplies, got a little bit of food. We got some water. Um, yeah, we're gonna head for that town over there. We'll definitely see what's doing with all of that. Saw some weird twinkling of pixels in the distance. I'm not sure what that was all about, but yeah. So we'll make for the little town there after we sleep. See what's doing. Probably not going to be much of interest for us, honestly. We're kind of past the point of needing anything from there. Boy, it's hot. It is hot. We definitely need to get out of this crazy hot biome. So we're going to be taking a peek around, see if we can find any way to get to a little bit more temperate zone, and obviously find another battle tower to get after because we need the traditional battle tower loot. Is what we need because we need some baubles. We desperately need some baubles, which will help go a long way to keeping us alive. We're not doing any running because I don't want us to overheat while we're out here. We're just kind of taking it a little slow. And the trick to these Reapers, we've said it before, you got to kill them quickly. Otherwise, it's just too much. Love the vineyard here. We'll grab some of these grapes, take with us. We are still pretty far removed from being able to make wine. It's a time-consuming process too. I don't know that we will show much of it on the recordings here. We may show the initial, kind of setup and smashing the berries to get the juice, etc. But we'll save you guys the hassle because you gotta stay within the chunk while it's being made, and it takes an entire day to make a batch. So it's it's slow going, and that's just to get the initial batch. You end up with a randomized value for the quality, and it takes several batches to get the quality up to top level, which is most desirable. We don't got to be perfect. We get it up to like a 95, 98. I don't think there's anything. No, that's just all grain and stuff in there. What we're looking for is basically this building right here, the little library. And it doesn't have any bookshelves that we can use, so that sucks. Um, yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I don't know where we got that obsidian from, but I'll take it. Guess we'll interact with this. I was gonna... Whoops. Is this where we have been? Uh... Shoot, they're named different names that started with the Z. I was hoping to be able to interact with it and change the name. Oh well. Librarian has reinforced sharpness, which is not bad, but it's not as good as supreme sharpness, which is definitely what we are after. So not worth really trading, although we could trade up with him. It's just too hot to do any of that here. All right, so we visited the library. We've seen the waypoint. Let's take a peek, see where we're at. Got little tents over here. That's that battle tower that we cleared out. As you can tell, we covered some distance from that other town that's over there, and then from our watery start, if you remember way back when. So we're moving right along. We've got this colder biome that's over here to the northwest, but there's some dragon nonsense going on over here. I think if we just keep going northwest, though, from this point, we'll probably end up in a pretty okay location. That said, this is kind of green and hilly over here, so that might not be bad. Trying to gauge just what the best course of action is, where to go. Let's, and since our little hut is right here, I guess we'll head back to the hut, and then we'll start heading east from there. Because I'm not seeing anything super worthwhile in this town. We're just making a quick little check, see if there's any other librarians to be had. There was just that one. Guess we could look at the bounty board. 12 books for 12 teleport arrows. We can do that. We can do that. Let's go get some books. Which one was it? Wasn't this one? So hot. Oh my gosh. Just so impossible to do anything around here. Excuse me. Fighting off a little bit of a head cold. I'm sure you guys don't don't want to hear all that. Is it that one? We just saw it. Maybe it's this one right up here. Yeah, it's this one. All right. Let's go turn it in. Those teleport arrows, super useful for cheesing the battle golems. What else we got? Cockatrice kills, no. Raw chicken, we can maybe get that going. Blue cave crystals, riverfish marble, iron dagger, blaze pipe, no. Cobblestone, and queen kills. You gotta be kidding me. Some of these are just so outlandish. Yeah, really crazy. Let's get back in the water here. All right, let's look at this. How much time do we have? Oh, 15 seconds. Psh, no time to do that. No time to do that. All right, but we want to make sure these are first in our inventory so we don't use them. And it should go from top left to right in terms of priority when you go to shoot arrows. We are going to need to make a new little hatchet there, which brings to mind that, oh Lord, we are not even cooling down inside of this. Okay, let's get back to our hut. There's nothing else in this town. This was not the way. Shoot. It's on the other side? I thought we came in this side. It must be over here. Oh yeah, we just went further north. I want to find that big water. That should cool us down a bit right here. There we go. Couple more. Ooh, Lux Silix. Let's just get out of the water for him. But we can probably kill him. Need that Silix meat. It's almost like he doesn't want me to do this. I don't know. I don't know what's up. All right. And we got 2. Fantastic. Hot, hot, hot. All right, there's our little hobbit hole. Oh my lord. All right, let's get up in it. Oh, the aloe came back. Sweet. Whoops. All right. All right. Let's put that in there. The Silix will be useful again. We use this meat for for making treats, avian treats. We can tame ourselves one of those rocks, and then we really start opening up some stuff. We gotta be a little mindful of making a saddle as well. Let's see, where's the avian one? There's beast, insect, amphibian, avian saddle. So we're gonna need to find some trolls, and definitely gonna need to kind of get lucky with getting 3 of the leather from one of them. Otherwise, we're gonna have to kill multiple, and they're gonna have to all be of the same kind. So you can use any type of troll leather, but you need 3 of the same one leather to be able to do it. We also need some of these, I call them quills, but I guess they're technically feathers. 2 different flying birds that can kind of shoot these things at you. The troll tusk is pretty much a guaranteed drop from killing the trolls. So, yeah, so we've got that, and then just a regular saddle. So let's get this stuff cleaned up here just a little bit. Don't really need that. Guess we can throw that down in here. Put our grapes in here, store those. Put the obsidian in here for now. And some of these charges. There we go. Keeping the inventory clean. You know I like to do that. I'll leave one of these back here in reserve. We're going to put these in here for now. So let me take a peek here. Let me think for just a moment. Yeah, I think we're obviously going to need to just, well, we're going to need to make a new hatchet real quick. We're going to need to, we've got plenty of weapons and backup. All right. All right. Let's take this, take the sticks. I guess we could just advance our gather. We haven't done this yet, so let's get this up so we can start using at least iron, which will help. And then we're going to keep going with the attack so that if we do happen to come across some dragon bone, we'll be good to go. So instead of that, we can use iron, and we can make a iron hatchet. There we go. Good. Got a little backup. Put those books in there. Okay, sleep it off, and then we're gonna head east, see what we can find. And hopefully this weather calms down a little bit. I'm gonna pop up and take a peek, see what's doing. All right, so this is a savanna plateau. What is all that? A little tower there, but that could all just be kind of background noise too. But I guess we're wanting on the other side of all of this. I don't see a quick way over. Little hut down there. Pyramid out that way. Yeah, I think we want to head towards that little castle-y structure. I hate to have to jump up all that, but I also don't want to have to build a whole bunch. You know what I mean? To just bridge over there. Let's top off. We'll just we'll do it the path of least resistance for right now. I think this will be fine. Whoops. Make your jumps. Alright, let's see what's doing up here. See what is doing. Little hut down there, nothing to get excited about. Well, that tower thingy is definitely more in the distance, and it looks like it's through some sort of scrub mesa or whatnot. There's desert on the other side there, and another little town over that way. Boy, all these little desert towns. I think we're going to need to head to the southeast to kind of get through this, but as I'm looking at it, it kind of looks like there's just more and more of the same. There's nothing just overtly nearby, which really kind of sucks. So we've got one of two choices. We can either pack up, take all the goodies we can, the necessities, etc., and just head out and look for greener pastures. Or we, travel basically kind of how we are now, knowing that in order to come back, we're gonna need to have to find another waystone, which they don't seem too terrible to come across, to be honest. Need to figure out how that renaming ability works, though, because I'd like to just be able to call them what I remember them as, especially if they're going to pull that BS and name them something incredibly similar to each other. So let's head back here, take stock of what we got. And see if it's worth carrying around with us. Okay, so we've got a couple items, some must carries for sure. A couple goodies here and there. I'm not too heartbroken if we leave these. Yeah, I think honestly we could probably just pack it up. If I'm being completely honest, let's cook up some of this meat. Notice food supplies are getting a little tiny low. We can get a full stack of water, or close enough to it. Let that cook. All right, let's start organizing inventory while that cooks down. We're going to take our wool. Wool we can convert back to string. Grab our ingots. Grab our aloe. Our fishy, barrel, hopper, paper, books. Rest of that we can probably forego. We'll take this. Oh yeah, our coal. Yeah, we ended up pretty flush with coal after raiding the one village. Just almost every oven had like a half a stack, if not more, in it. But I'm also not going to need to bring the loose coal per se, although probably top that off, take a full stack with us. Let's see here. One piece of obsidian, I guess we can do without. We will eventually be able to get our own obsidian. We'll take those arrows. Those were some of our goodies for sure. We've got fences. We can always make more slabs. Taking a bucket of water almost feels like it's going to be a little bit of a necessity, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so we definitely need these. Let's see what else we've got going here. Those slabs we don't need. We're gonna take this. So we've got most all the stuff for making the trip. I guess we can make more fences wherever we get to, because we need room for our bed and our crafting table. Ideally the furnace too, but let me just see what we're willing to give up for that. I guess we could give up the bandage because we've got the materials to be able to make more of them. So since they don't stack, it's really the only downside. Yeah, that makes sense. So 2 bandages. Let's not do anything incredibly stupid. You know what? We'll just leave that stone axe. That frees up another slot. Take our crafting table with us. We'll sleep before we head out. We've got water. Let's just top it off. And we should probably bring these grapes with us for now. Worst case, we can just eat on them if we don't end up brewing with them. Okay, let's break this up. Oh yeah, that coal. So, and I wasn't thinking. Let's condense since we're already doing it. There we go. Guess we could do it just a little bit more. Waste not, want not. Yep, nothing else that I was just screaming out at me like, gotta have it. Crafting table, we're gonna sleep in this bed here. Just double check how we're looking. Let's go fill this bucket with water though. Some water just right outside. Okay. Okay. And then yeah, we're gonna, so we're here. That way it just looks like it's gonna be more desert further out. So we're gonna head northwest. We're gonna head towards, actually I wonder if we should just head straight west. Straight west, then we can avoid the known dragon nonsense. We can skirt the line here with that spruce forest that's over here. I think that's a smart thing to do. We've got our weapons. We got heart containers or shards. Armor's not looking horrible. We've got a couple dings and dents, but we can replenish that kind of pretty much whenever. So, all right, we're sitting not bad. Sitting not bad. Do I want to bring this with us? No, it's really nothing that our weapon can't handle. I think we're all right. I like having that sweep for when the hordes come. Just a few more moments here and we can cozy off to sleep and then make for the crossing of the desert. Of course. Absolutely, of course that happened, right? For 1%, it sure seems to happen a lot to me. I don't know. I don't know. All right. You know what? I guess we could run because we do have the bucket. So if we overheat, we can cool ourselves down. Got to dig a tiny little hole. Call it good. Do have another temple over here. The temples spawn those sylphs, which kind of suck. Well, is it really a temple though? It kind of looks like maybe it's just a little scuffed. Or it's way further underground is actually what it looks like. So it will be spawning those guys. What is this? This looks charred. It is. It's charred stone. Could be a dragon den if we were to burrow into it. Well, or not. Maybe one tried to form there. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Let's cool back down a little bit. So bubbles. Bubbles popping up. Got a russet joust up there. All right. Let's see how our headway is. So yeah, I think we'll follow this water up to the northwest. Get into that cooler biome. Or at least we can dip in and out. Hey, look at that. Another battle tower. Ooh. And fire. And a temple. That screams active dragon presence. Which, that might be it there. Be nice to just... Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, we're going. Don't need this ruin because of... Dragon decides to have a snack. Yeah, he didn't really seem to see us. But all these charred blocks over here definitely lets me know this is within his range. And another dragon, that's why. That's why it's within the range. Crap. Well, this is precarious as all get out. We're going to swim along. See if we can get past all this. See more charred blocks over here. Boy, they're just everywhere, aren't they? Fire out there, so, okay. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. Let's go up here. We got a Cyclops den. That's festive. Let's get over here into this water. So I assume that's a Cyclops den. Another battle tower over there, so we got some options. Actually not too far away from what we were originally thinking. There he is. Now he can, with his big old tower club thingy that he owns. Wow, and one way up there at the top. He can definitely break some brick and whatnot. I don't know that he's overtly fast enough to reach us in the water. Let's take some shots. Hopefully we're just out of his aggro range. Should make a better bow. Wasn't thinking about it. So much hit points. He's worse than the sea serpent. But it's working. Oh, he moved. Oh, crap. He moved. Well, I guess we can venture a little swim. Just trying to be mindful of the dragon. We will eventually end up in his aggro range. There he is. Sorry, it's a pretty cool beard you're sporting, man, but we gotta do it. Entire stack of arrows later, come on. We're gonna have to put our back in the corner here so we don't sink. Bow durability is going down. It's not overtly gonna be worth it, I don't think. I don't remember off the top of my head what their treasure looks like inside there. There's a couple chests for sure. They also keep sheep as pets, which is always interesting. Not pets, I'm sure it's just farming a food source. And if I could hold the mouse still. Come on. Love to be able to just see where he's at hit point wise. Whoops. But by the time I see his hit points, oh, we got him. Holy wow. That was a couple levels. All right. I like that. Let's see what's doing. Add mutton. Add mutton. Shears. Manuscripts, which they're kind of cool. There's a little book stand that you can craft. A lot of mutton. All the mutton. That you can add manuscripts to the book and it flushes out more, whatever you call it, more lore. We're actually okay on gold, so I don't really need it. Just the experience, but boy, that took down quite a bit of arrows as I'm looking at it, but we got some leather out of it, so whatever, I guess. A little bit of a trade-off there. Interestingly, it's somewhat cool in here, which I like. I absolutely like. It's that battle tower we were fixing on. There's a big old windmill thing over there, it looks like. I think it was in this direction. We're going to head over this way. Oh, yeah, there it is, just on the other side over there. So we definitely want a piece of that battle tower, that's for sure. Hopefully it's not all scuffed up. It's got the real deal, all the full treasure to be had, and we can do something with it. Let's make for over there. What's up, Crabbo? Got a joust. Blood Moon Rising, lovely. We are gonna need to take some shelter. Shoot, 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 shoot. Let's head back for this little hut over here because can't sleep through the blood moon, and a lot of mobs will start spawning. We're gonna need to make ourselves somewhat safe. Not that we can't handle the mobs per se, but it could be a bad time. In fact, oops, there's stairs over on this side, isn't there? Yep. I can't quite get to it. All right, we're gonna need to grab some of this, some of the. Oh shoot! Yep, and here they come. All right, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Look at all these guys. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh, this is gonna end bad. We're in the water. We got mining fatigue. We got weight. What put weight on us? Oh man, really? This is how this one goes out? That sucks. That's how that one goes out. Should have known better than to get into the water. Of all the times to get a blood moon, when we're in transition going across a hostile environment, there is just nothing forgiving about this game. All right, well, we're obviously going to call the video here. It'll be several days probably before we're able to compile a new edited video. Hopefully it doesn't take nearly as many attempts. That was almost 10 before we got back to a similar position. We will progress the position. We will definitely have to clear an entire battle tower before we look to pick back up with the call it live video streams. So thank you everybody for hanging out, Old Bearded Gaming. We're still not giving up on this. We're going to make it happen. But we'll catch you guys next time. Take care.